Hello guys.
Oh yeah.
My mate Bri is here. Now you remember Bri? We did a video on you, didn't we?
Yeah. I remember
on his house and his little projects and all that. So I'm going to ask him a couple of little questions and see what you guys think.
Well, it's 12 months on the 20th, just turned.
There you go. You've been here 12 months,
12
yeah?
months, yeah.
God, so okay. So what do you think about it? Sort of being here for 12 months then, for the first time living in Thailand.
Oh, wish I'd have done it 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's what we all say. Yeah. So
I'm glad that I've not waited any longer.
okay. Yeah.
Like I say, I mean, there was the option to wait for retirement.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right there. It's like I came here when I was 47. And I think when you're in your 40s, it's about right, you know.
Yeah.
You want to enjoy life
a lot
bit.
wiser than me because I left it a little bit later.
Yeah.
So.
But now, there's another thing I want to... do you have a pension, like?
No.
No. Exactly the same as me. I haven't got a pension. No. And yet, both of us in Thailand living the dream.
Because I have a partner, Mrs. who works.
Yes, that's right. And she does well.
Keeps me.
There you go. God, blimey.
It's not, I mean, a lot of people with Thailand think it's Thai ladies want man with money, and maybe so, and that's the same in the UK, and Germany and France. Okay. It's no different. I don't know why people want to kind of like make it a bit highlighter, or highlight it because it happens in Thailand. It happens all over the world.
Yeah.
It may be Thailand's got better scenery, better sunshine.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what makes it better
nice
watching
ladies.
on you. Well, yeah.
Got so nice ladies, guys. Eh?
Yeah, can't beat it.
So now you've been working at your place, your property, and you've got like loads of little projects to do. Now, how's it coming on?
Now, see, when we were in the UK, we had an idea and a dream, which is fine because you sit in the UK and you can write all these things and draw all these pictures on paper.
Yeah.
But when it comes to reality, right, I'd say I've achieved 1%
really
of what I aim to do in the first 12 months.
Wow. Well, I mean, you got you got all the time in the world to do what you
well,
want
exactly,
to do,
and that's the issue.
You don't want to rush into it.
It's like, I mean, I mentioned it before. You watch certain TV programs where people are building houses. As soon as you put yourself on a time scale, you put yourself under pressure.
Yeah, you're right.
No, we have no time scale.
So you're just going to go along with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Okay, there's no rush,
no rush to do anything.
Because on the video that I did before the interview with you at your house, some people did say he's never going to finish that.
No, probably not.
Well, there you
and
go,
you know what? And every day I'm going to wake up and have something to do.
Yeah.
So I'm never going to get bored.
Okay, yeah.
I've been now looking for the TV power cable for 4 months.
Okay.
I've not turned the telly on in 4 months.
Oh, really?
And the reason I've not turned TV on in 4 months is because I haven't got the time to find the cable for the TV.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I don't miss it.
So, I mean, some people can say, well, why haven't you got time? You've gone to Thailand to do like most people, go there and relax and enjoy.
Yeah,
but you're doing something that you like.
Yeah, I wake up every day and
you need to do something.
Yeah, and I'm doing exactly what I get loads of pleasure out of.
Okay.
So what better way to live your life than to wake up and
at your own time,
which is before the crack of dawn, and do whatever you wish to do.
That's right.
Without the pressure of anyone.
And you're not lining someone's pocket, you know. You're just doing it. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah.
And it's all, whatever it is that I do that day, it might need doing. It sometimes, that causes problems because the missus has different ideas of what she wants me to do to what I am doing. Yeah. But that's a normal relationship. That's not Thailand. That's everyone in the world is like that.
Yeah, you're right.
And then when I finished it, and she's happy, then you go to bed and you're happy, and you wake up and you're even happier.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So, what's your latest project that you're starting to do now?
Well, now we can't really do anything solid until there's a change in the weather. Okay. And as you well know, this time last year when we arrived,
it was lovely. There was no rain.
No, there was no rain. I think we were there for a good 4, 5, 6 weeks before we even seen rain. Yeah. And the last month, I think there's been 4 or 5 days where there's been no rain. Yeah. So we can't do no groundwork.
That's right. You just absolutely.
Because not only that is the main road that that we live on, like Tunnel Mr. Part or road number 2.
Yeah.
Our road is lower, and as you know, the drainage in Thailand, it's adequate,
Yes.
but it falls to the lowest point.
Okay.
House is high, road is low.
Right.
Now the ground where we've got to start is the same height as the road, and any groundwork we do would just be washed away.
Right. Okay.
So at the moment we're just in the hands of
Well,
the.
hopefully next month it's going to be the dry season.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's starting to cool down now. What's the temperature now? It's 30 degrees at the moment, so it's cooling down. I mean,
Yeah.
last week was like 37, so I'll give you another 3 or 4 weeks, and you'll be start doing your projects. And
Well, once the ground
busy.
hardens up,
Yeah.
then because of the
which it happens pretty quick.
it's very quick,
Yeah.
and then we can start. And I go with what I'm told to do, and the main first project is going to be the shop, come cafe, come restaurant.
Right. So that is obviously good thing because it's going to bring in money.
Well, yeah.
So you've got your priorities right there.
Yeah.
And your wife, she's got like her own online business. Yeah.
Yeah. At the moment, it's just we're shipping to many, or she is shipping to many countries.
Okay.
So
And you're just sitting back, just
Well,
doing your little bit,
yeah,
and
yeah.
she's doing.
she's doing all the hard work.
Oh, that's pretty good, mate.
I am in Thailand with not a penny in my pocket,
Yeah.
being funded by my partner, and if that's not living the dream,
That's right.
then what is?
Yeah. So yeah, just sort of like letting the subscribers know that, you know, like us. I mean, us two haven't got money, eh?
No,
I mean,
no.
A lot of people think I've got money because the house, the car, but I bought that house like 2.7 million baht. Okay.
Yeah.
That was like it was probably like 20 years ago, something like that. It was cheap then, but if I come to Thailand now, I couldn't buy a house like that.
No,
It's-
but not only that is, what can 2.7 million buy you in the UK?
Oh, that's right.
Nothing.
A garage. Not even that now?
No, not even that.
Gee, well, I mean,
so the beauty is with Thailand is that you can be here and you can look like you got plenty of money,
yeah, but
but you don't need plenty of money.
you're right. Yeah.
And as I say, the bigger your house, what is a house?
Mm.
It's somewhere where you keep all your bits and bobs.
Yeah.
So
That's
the
right.
bigger your house, the more bits and bobs you have. I'll word it properly because we're on YouTube. And do we really need? We don't need 95% of what we own.
You're right. And
We don't need it.
well, that's why we want to sell our house, and we have quite a few people looking at it, and some have made some offers like 6.5, but I don't know at the moment. Obviously, we've got to find another place to live,
Yeah.
but I am looking to go down.
Downsides, yeah.
Downsides.
And why not?
Yeah, because I'm getting older now, and I don't want to go upstairs and that. So it could be like a bungalow
bungalow.
sort of thing. Yeah. And if we could sell this like 6.5, which we have our offers by the way, people can say, oh no, Thailand and all that, which I've had. A lot of people say, oh, you can't.
No, you've got.
But you can.
No, there's houses going for 12, 14, 15.
Oh yes, that's it. Yeah, and they do.
I was in UdonThani since I've only been coming here now 6 years, and in the 6 years I've been visiting, you can see the increase in wealth.
Yeah.
And I don't mean Farang or Western wealth. I mean local wealth.
Yes.
Thailand is by far. Yeah, it's like any country in the world. It's got rich people, it's got poor people.
Yeah.
But the money seems to be filtering down a bit more. There seems to be a lot more
That's
people
right.
on the, and you can tell by the quality of just the cars.
And we're next to Laos.
Exactly.
Laos people come over and they're looking for houses like this
Exactly.
because it's just near the borderline
Yeah.
where we are.
You're on a main road.
Yeah.
There's lots of private schools.
Yeah.
There's lots
Hospitals.
of wealthy, wealthy
Yeah.
teachers,
Yeah.
surgeons,
Yeah.
physicians.
That's right. Yeah.
There's quite a, Thailand is far from being a poor
That's
country.
right. Yeah. Okay, so that's another thing. Now you tell me you're a cab driver in Liverpool.
31 years.
31 years.
31 years, yeah.
So okay, so you're driving all the time on the road there. So what do you think about driving in Thailand?
Thailand driving is a lot better than driving in the UK, right?
A lot better.
Yeah. Like let me. People are gonna go, you're mad. Like,
Yeah.
if you've driven for a living, then you can tell me I'm mad. If you've never driven for a living, then bear with me, right? Everyone in Thailand will cut you up.
Yeah.
Everyone, trucks, cars, buses, motorbikes, Everyone. People will come out of road junctions, not use the mirrors.
Yeah.
But everyone does it and gets on with it. No one is doing it maliciously.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not doing it to get the one-upmanship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, yeah.
So you know they're going to do it.
Yeah.
So if you give them room to do it,
Okay.
and give them that little bit of space.
Keep it cool as well.
Yeah, stay cool.
Yeah.
Don't let it frustrate
Which
you.
most Farangs
Yeah,
do
yeah,
go a
yeah.
bit,
No,
"Oh."
if you just go, everyone needs space.
Yes.
If you're willing to back off and give a little, doesn't make you weak.
Yeah.
You know, just give them that little bit of space. Let them get in, get out your way, go whatever your way, and get on with it. But you know they're going to do it. You know when you're driving
You
down
can
the
sense
road.
it, that's going to happen.
You just know you've got to be ready because
Yes.
a lot of people don't even look.
You're right.
Do
Absolutely.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't look, and
Yeah.
you just know they're going to do it.
Mhm.
And if you can just allow them to do it, you know, there's no bed, there's no stopping at the lights, no one's blowing the horn, no one wants to get out and wring each other's necks.
Yeah.
Because everyone does it.
Everybody goes with the flow.
Yeah, you just
And
got to
we
go with
have
the
to
flow.
go with the flow,
Now,
yeah.
now, it's their country. It's their roads.
Yeah.
It's how.
We're the tourists in their
but
country.
we're the guests.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
how they've been taught to drive. It's so you have to
That's
adapt
right. With them.
with them.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you will have a nervous breakdown.
You're right.
You know-
I've had a couple of moments. You must
Yeah,
have
yeah.
them, you must have like a moments where someone's really cut you up bad.
Yeah.
And have like a wobble.
No. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. I don't know.
No.
No. Because imagine that, like I can go out. I can do a 8, 10, 12-hour shift
Yeah.
with breaks, and then imagine how many times driving in a city you get cut up and.
Oh, I can
And
imagine.
by the end of the day, if you let this, you end up
you're
having a
going to
nervous
crack
breakdown.
up. Yeah, you're right.
So you just go. As soon as I know they're going to do it,
Mm.
there'll be an 8-foot space. The car's 7 foot wide, and they will try and cut in.
Yeah.
So ease off and give them an extra couple of feet.
Yeah, that's the way to go then.
Yeah. My theory
It's-
is better to get there 50 minutes late
Yes.
than 50 years early.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
and I'm
There
not
you
in
go,
no hurry
yeah.
to get anywhere.
Well, in Thailand,
Yeah,
you don't rush in
no,
Thailand. Just as I
Go
say,
with the flow.
go with the flow. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you stop at the traffic lights, you're at the front, you're first, and the next thing, there's 30, 40 motorbikes surrounded you.
Yeah.
They're indicating, they didn't take no notice to anyone indicating,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 they forgot to turn
They
it
forgot.
off.
Yeah.
So as soon as the light change, or whatever it is, let them all find their little space in the world,
And
and
then
you just
You just plod along
plod
like that.
along
Yeah.
and go with the flow.
Oh, that's cool. There
If
you go.
you don't let it affect you,
Yeah.
it won't
Yeah,
affect
because
you.
I ask so many flangs about driving in Thailand, and straight away they get really, as they're
Tense.
talking, they get tense and
Yeah,
tight
yeah, no.
and talk like that, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit like that, but in the last couple of years,
because
as I
that's
get
how
older,
that's how we've been.
yes,
That's our way.
Yes.
You know, our way in the UK is if someone does it to you, you get to the traffic lights, you put the window down, you're not murder with them, you're offering to,
get the baseball bat out.
you're offering to exchange like, you know what I mean? And where
Yeah.
does it get anyone? All it gets you is,
It just gets.
and
puts
this
you in
person
trouble.
you're arguing with might be the nicest person in the world.
Exactly,
It's just a lot of people's psyche changes as soon as they get in the car.
Yeah,
And my psyche does change as soon as I get in the car. And my psyche is,
calm.
let them get away.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it, you know what I mean? I've seen, I won't go into it, I've seen some horrendous, horrific things happen in cars.
Yeah,
And I've seen
Motorbikes
so many,
as well.
exactly, so many lives
yeah. You know,
put to wreck and ruin.
the road I go on, right?
And, well, yeah,
is
that
the
road is
most dangerous road in
road in-
UdonThani,
yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah.
And I've seen in the rainy season, as I leave here to go into the city, about 5 or 6 accidents
Yeah.
on the way. And I've seen bodies on the floor, I've seen squashed
Well,
bodies.
The death rate in Thailand is high.
Yeah, well, they said UdonThani was the
Well,
highest.
it is exceptionally high, but a lot of it is inexperience.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you look at it. I've seen where we on the roads we live. I've seen kids riding motorbikes who have to jump off the seats, put their feet on the floor.
My God.
I've seen kids riding sidecars with kids, but that's how they're educated. It's not actually a criminal offence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now in the UK, one of our biggest problems was kids on motorbikes.
Yeah, racing.
Not only that, is trial bikes killing so many people.
Yes.
Like wheeling down the street or
Oh,
across
yes,
the road,
yeah,
and
yeah.
there's signs up, there's scarves up where there's young mothers being killed by kids on motorbikes and this and that and the other.
Yeah.
And yet there's a lot of death in Thailand, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of malicious acts.
Yeah.
From what I can tell.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't have no young lad wheeling past my house.
No.
I have every young lad riding past my
No,
house.
past.
Because that's how they're brought up.
Yeah.
They're brought up that as soon as you can ride the bike, you can ride the bike.
Yeah.
And
And you
that's-
see like the village kids like 10, 12 years old on a motorbike.
Motorbike, I seen one. And
And you think they'll be mucking it down,
No,
but
no,
they're not,
no,
eh?
no.
They're quite sort of like, you know.
we were in Belvedere at a beauty salon in a village, like 300 baht, hair and nails, everything done.
Yeah.
Best 300 baht you could ever spend. And the next thing, I'm in the shop next door, get myself a drink. Sidecar turns up, 7 kids. The oldest must have been 8. The 8-year-old was riding a bike. The other 7 was in the sidecar. Obviously being given money by the parents, gets out, goes round, buy loads of sweets, back on the bike, home they go.
It's amazing, eh? And they don't muck about.
No, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is
They
it
seem to
wrong?
be more grown up on in the village, on the bikes.
It's their way,
Yeah.
so it can't be wrong.
Yeah. But you do get some guys speeding.
Yeah.
I've seen them, you know, they
Yeah,
have
yeah,
speed
it's-
races here,
yeah.
you know, you can hear them.
Well, you are on that kind of road.
Yeah, you're laying there, you can...
It's the Furist and Fast syndrome, innit?
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Because what they do, they
it's
go
our-
down the U-turn and come back,
Yeah.
and it's like a racetrack.
It's a young man's adrenaline
Yeah,
to
that's
prove
right.
himself.
Yeah. But I did a bit of that when I was young,
I'm
I should say.
guilty
But,
of that.
yeah.
And some of us do it really
Well,
well and
organised.
end up driving around in posh cars with crash helmets on and called F1.
Okay, now driving in Thailand, any like laws and rules that are right or wrong? What do you think?
Well, the best law that needs to be adopted all around the world is a left turn on a red light.
Right. Okay. That is in Thailand, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's anywhere else, but that left turn on a red light,
Is good.
it keeps the traffic flowing.
Absolute. Yeah.
It is.
When I first came here,
Look, it gives me goosebumps. Whoever, it's that good. It's
Yeah.
look. I can't force the hair. It's brilliant.
all you have to do is just look right.
Yeah,
See if
just
any
look
cars
right.
coming, all clear, you can go.
And away you go.
And then yeah.
But
that
you
is
also
brilliant.
have got to realise even though you're on a green,
Yeah.
you have to approach the light that someone might come out going left.
Yes. That's
Do
right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean now. Yeah.
You have to. Excuse me. You can do a lot of window shopping when you're driving in the UK.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
You can window shop and drive.
Yeah.
You cannot window shop and drive in Thailand.
No.
You cannot take your eye off the road.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
your missus
right,
says, "Look at that over there," look at that.
Yeah.
You won't be bouncing off the curb
Mm.
because there's any nice, attractive young grandma walking down the street. Do you know what I mean? Besides
Yeah.
which, they don't have many curbs, so you won't be bouncing off it anyway. But you don't get there.
Yeah, that's
you,
right.
you will not get there.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Can't know.
You can't look.
You just know what's
No,
going to
because
be
you
in
don't
front
know
of
what's
you.
going to happen in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, okay.
no, it's a law that needs adopting all around the world.
Well, there
So
you
anyone
go.
with any authority, left turn on a red light.
Yeah.
It
Well, let us
works.
know in the comments if you can do it in your country.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
best thing
good.
ever.
Yeah. Okay, so now's another thing. What's one of the best things in Thailand that you do
Well, one of the best things I think.
and other people could do?
Well, I think it's. We are. I'm from the UK. You're from Jersey,
Mhm.
right? We live in the West. Freedom of speech,
Yeah.
freedom to move.
Mhm.
We are in theory we live in a freer country.
Yeah.
Thailand's a military state, so in the theory, there's more freedom in the West than there is in Thailand.
Right.
That's the theory.
Yeah.
In reality, it's completely the other way around.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is more freedom in Thailand than there is in the West.
Okay. So.
Right. As a not me, but as a Thai national, how I see it anyway, in my humble opinion, maybe right, maybe wrong, it's up to you to decide. But if you if you live in Thailand and you are able to do something, or grow something, or make something, you can sell it at your front door.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
What? The Thai person.
Yeah, the Thai person,
Okay.
as
yeah.
a Thai national.
Okay. Yeah.
You can sell it at your front door. If you can open a tyre bay, you can move your patio doors, or raise your tin roof, and get your tyre machines and put them in your living room,
Okay. Yeah.
and operate, right, as a tyre bay or a shop.
Yeah.
Or if you make wicker baskets or chicken cages, or if you grow veg in your back garden,
Yeah.
you can sell it on your front door. You don't have to go and see the authorities. You don't have to
Oh,
get
yeah, like back
permission.
home. Yeah.
You can't do this. Well, you can't do this in the UK. I could not change my front garden into a tyre bay at the UK.
No, that's right.
It's not allowed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we live in a free country.
Yeah.
And I own that land, and I own the house. So I will do whatever I want with that land and the house. No, you won't. You'll do whatever we tell you.
Talking
You
about
can
in
do.
the UK, by the way.
Yeah,
guys.
in the UK, sorry.
Yeah.
No, you won't. You won't do whatever you want. You'll do
Okay.
what we let you do.
Oh,
So
yeah.
basically what I can do is nothing. A house is a house,
Yeah.
and a house will always be a house, and a house won't be anything else.
Mm.
In Thailand, if you can do it,
Well, you can turn your house into a shop.
yeah, and the government let you do it. The government even encourages you to do it.
That's right.
So who lives in a free country?
Yeah, you're right there.
Who's free?
Well, that's why they call Thailand Thailand, because Thailand means free.
Free. Well,
There you
yeah,
go,
when they got rid of slavery, it went from the smile.
Yeah.
I think it was King number
Was it
King
five?
number 5. That's why he's so
I think.
popular, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. God.
And then that's why they changed to Thailand. Yeah, free people.
Yeah, that's it.
And basically, as a national, as an English national and a Thai national, the Thai national has more freedom to do what he wants with his land and his life than I'm allowed to do in the UK.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
And we live in a military state,
Yeah.
and the military state let you live your life.
Do you feel insecure living in Thailand?
No.
You don't know?
Feel more secure.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel insecure because, things can change at immigration, maybe now or tomorrow or next
Yeah.
month. And you go there, you think quite happy, and then suddenly this has happened. You've got to get this, you've got to do that. And it always plays on the back of my mind, And when I go to immigration, I kind of feel like, I've done nothing wrong, but I kind of have that feeling that
I'm going to get detention here.
Yeah.
I'm the naughty boy. What have I done?
Yeah, it gives me that feeling, and a lot of Farangs say that. So that's why I was asking you about the question just before. Feeling insecure. I told Chuck that as well. He said really, he's quite surprised. But why is it only me that's feeling like this? It's kind of strange. I don't know. It's strange.
No, I think immigration at the moment have got it right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, especially when it comes to the COVID-19. I know this is not along that line, but they'll do what's right for them. And unfortunately, as Westerners or Farangs, if it doesn't suit us, then that's our problem. It's our choice to, I wouldn't say run a risk, because if I had to leave Thailand tomorrow because a law had changed, then
Has to be.
well, and I wouldn't walk away bitter,
Yeah.
because it's not. I could. Right, are you ready for this? Right.
Here we go.
Are you ready? This bit you might be editing out. Right. We, or I don't know if you class yourself as a we thing.
Okay.
The UK, England, right,
Yeah.
have the worst reputation in the world
For what?
for being a bully.
Really?
Well, yeah.
That's why you're always picking on me.
No, we are the biggest bullies that has ever walked this earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you've
Because-
gone
because-
to other countries.
Because we used to turn up,
Yeah.
right? Sorry
Yeah.
for banging your furniture. Stick a flag in the floor
Yeah.
and go, you belong to us.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did it to everyone.
Yeah.
We used to, and this is just. I'm not going to go into every historical detail.
No, but I know. You
Just broad scale.
Just got to Google it.
Just broad scale, right across the surface, right?
Okay, yeah.
We traded with India. Why do we want to trade? Let's go to India. Let's take them over. So we went there, took them over. Then we were trading tea with China
That's it, yeah.
for opium. So what we did is we thought, well, why are we doing that? Let's just go and invade China. So we tried. So basically, if you look at the the English Empire,
Yes.
we took over every island all the way around, right, to China.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah. Hong Kong. And,
Yeah, and then when we got to Hong Kong, because we were actually gonna invade China,
oh.
but at the time we got Hong Kong,
Yeah.
right,
Okay. Yeah.
and no one had other apps all available, Google Earth, so they couldn't go up in the sky and see how big China was.
Yeah.
So we bit off a little bit more than we could chew.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the Chinese kept trying to get Hong Kong off us and this off us, and kept having this little battle. They had no battleships, they had no that. They had the fear of the rumours of England.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So then that's when they come to the agreement. Okay, you can lease.
Ah.
And this is just broad scale right across the board. It's
Yeah.
a little bit of a fairy tale story, but basically that's what happened, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
who are us as sitting here
Mm.
can criticise Thailand if they want to change the rules?
Mm.
It's their country.
That's right.
They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, there you
Because
go.
we're never going to come here and stick a flag and go, you
No,
belong to
no.
us. Them days are long gone.
We don't want to because Thailand's nice.
And do you want to know why and how we did it?
Go on.
Oak.
Pardon?
Oak.
Oak.
Oak. One word, oak.
What oak tree mean?
Oak tree.
Oak tree. There you
Oak
go.
tree.
Really?
What was our battleships made out of?
Oak.
What was all the French and the big ones else battleships made out of?
Oak.
No.
No?
No, they didn't have oak.
What do they have?
And all the other woods, that weren't oak.
Really?
Pine.
Because
or-
oak is pretty.
Well, we used to fire their cannonballs. They used to fire their cannonballs that are oak, or oak will go suck it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd fire our cannonball at their pine.
Splinter.
Matchsticks.
Wow.
That's just my little theory on how we took over the world. And there's a lot of truth in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee,
And that's how we
yes.
conquered the world. Oath. Oak and a bad rep. We had a bad reputation. Because when we took over these countries, then we took a lot of the men and then we trained them and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how and it was fear as well.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of countries. Who's doing it? Sorry, I need to say this, and a lot of people aren't going to like this.
I could edit it out.
You can, yeah, but let's see if you do. One country in the world, right? You've seen all these movies about the White House. One country in the world burnt the White House down. Who?
One. My God. I don't know who.
We did.
The English.
We did.
Bloody hell. You bully.
We are. We're sorry. We take it all back.
Yeah. Well, the Americans took it all back. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
We let you have it. And we just bullies.
Yeah.
So if any country, in my theory, I mean, this is all historical, and we've got nothing to be proud about our empire, because it's all done on fear and bulliness, right? So Thailand wants to change its rules.
So what I'm going to ask you next is, so you like the Thai people, like I do? Yeah.
Everyone I've come across, yeah, there's good and bad
You haven't
everywhere in
had
the
a
world.
bad Thai person?
No, not.
Same here.
No.
I've always
no.
had good. Like, I could be walking down the street and I see like maybe 5 or 6 of these teenagers coming towards me,
I did.
and they all say
I-
hello.
there's some
smiles.
Some nights I go to shop. There was actually a concert in where we lived last night. Went to the shop. The concert was for young people. There must have been, if there wasn't 500, there was 1,000 teenagers.
Really? Yeah.
All at the concert. All on motorbikes.
Yeah.
All being a little bit
And-
sensible.
Yeah.
Right. Walked in the shop. Well, actually didn't walk in the shop. Actually stood outside in the queue. Right. Didn't hear Farang mentioned once.
No.
I don't speak Thai.
Yeah.
Goes in, the girl in the shop knows what I want. Gives me one. Actually, she jumped me the queue. No one, everyone. Smiles.
Yeah, all smiles and
There's
no
good and bad
problems.
everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
If you want bad and you go out looking for bad, you'll find bad.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You
You're
know
right
what I
there.
mean?
Yeah. If you go to the wrong place at the wrong time,
Yeah.
there is places like
Yeah.
I wouldn't go to in
No,
like Udon.
yeah.
But 99%. I mean, I've never seen any trouble here, and as I say, all teenagers are very polite, nice, and Thais always give you a smile, and you can say hello to them, they'll say hello back, and they like you to talk to them. So, I mean, you couldn't do that in the UK or
No,
Jersey.
I can be out. I was out the other day planting a few bananas. Right,
Yeah.
my head's down. They all know where we live now. And the next thing, grandma goes past picking the kids up from school, right, and stops, and all the kids are all like junior, and it's as if they were practicing the English with me.
Really?
Yeah, and they were all talking to me in English, and then Belle, the missus, comes out, and the grandma is ask the kids going, hello, blah blah blah, what day is it? Where do you all asking me questions and that, and then the grandma is asking the kids what they're saying to me, and Belle's telling me, and then the kids are then translating to the grandma.
Yeah, they're good though, eh?
And they didn't have to stop. Why? They could have just went, Farang, go. I can't stand Farang. Want to stop and talk? I got interviewed in UdonThani by a load of students.
Same here,
Practicing
in the
English.
Central.
Yeah, in Central, right,
Yeah,
right
in,
yeah,
no,
right
good
in,
chat, yeah.
I had a good
I
chat.
quite like doing that, you know. So.
I don't, because the beauty is do you want to speak English? I'm going, you're speaking to the wrong person. I don't even speak English. So why are you speaking to me? And it was quite funny actually. And,
yeah, that's. I do like it here. It's the people's good and living's good and the weather's good. Yeah. And everything's good really.
Yeah.
So,
and if the rules change, then so be it.
Yeah, you're right. There's nothing we can do. It's just hope
at the
get
minute,
better.
I mean, the virus has changed everyone's outlook on life.
Yes, that's right. That's the biggest.
And do we really need all these things we've got? No.
Not really.
Not really, no. Having a new car and a big telly and a fancy watch and the best trainees in the world don't make you a better person.
No, that's right.
My important thing in my life is, are my wellies letting in?
Yeah.
As long as my wellies don't let in, what more can you ask for?
You're Wellington.
It's not worse
Talking
than
about Wellington boots.
Yeah, wellies. Not worse than working in wet feet.
Yeah.
What more? That's my biggest problem.
There you go.
Life is as complicated or as simple as we choose to make it.
You're right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you're always looking over the fence going, oh, look what he's got, oh, look what he's got, look what he's got, and being that little bitter person, you're never going to be happy.
Yeah, that's right.
Be happy with what you've got, because I will do a video, I'll take you one day to a village where things are going to change and things are going to happen, and I'll show you people with nothing.
Okay, that would be good.
Absolutely nothing.
Well, there you go.
The life's going to get a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I tell you what they have got. They've got a warm welcome, even though I can't understand it when it has to be translated.
Okay, yeah.
They offer you food.
Wow.
And they've got a smile.
And a smile, yeah.
What more do you need? And
there
these are
yeah.
all 70 plus people. Do you know what I mean?
And they're just happy.
And they're happy.
And they're in their village where they were born. They got their
they've
best
never
friends,
been anywhere.
and they're just happy. There you go. And see, we moan when we.
No, ours is, our problem is, and this is my theory with the UK, is the UK is a want nation.
Yes.
And that's not the people. That's bred into us. They want you in debt.
Yeah.
They want you hooked up on your credit card.
Yeah.
They're saying we need to save the world, we need to save the world, we need to save the world. Okay. So why is it every advert you're forcing new products down my neck? I don't need a new toaster. I don't need a new kettle. I don't need a bigger telly. I don't need a new phone, and I definitely don't need a new car. Right.
Okay. Well, there
it's
you
quite
go.
comical, actually.
Want.
You don't need it. Put the catalogue away.
Yeah.
Shut the page.
Get the push bikes.
No, turn that page back on. Let's have a look at that.
Well, there you go, guys. This is Fry, by the way, and I'll tell you what.
I'm just a cab driver.
Subscribe to.
Wellies that don't leak.
Subscribe to his channel. What's your channel? Go and check it out.
The Thai Life of Brian Farang.
Okay, and I'll put the description in the box. And
sorry for going on.
he's good, I tell you. But once he gets going,
wait till it starts. Wait till he gets to know me.
Okay, guys. Well, we're signing off now, and we'll catch you later. Okay. Bye-bye.
Left turn. Don't forget the left turn. Can you do it?